Hey guys, I wanted to put together a video of some highlights of our year as a band. I know this year has been crap for everyone, but we've actually done some pretty cool stuff anyway. First off, in January we went to Icebreaker in Portsmouth. We actually played the year before, middle of the lineup sort of thing. It wasn't our best performance. Unfortunately, I'd recently lost my dad a couple of weeks before we played then. I wasn't really in like the correct headspace to feel like I wanted to put on a show, but it was quite nice to get an email from them a few months later asking us to headline the next year, and of course we did. And yeah, so our 2020 actually kicked off really positively. And yeah, here's a couple of clips of that. So after Icebreaker, we actually flew to Malta to play Shell Shock Metal Festival. It was the first time that we had flown to a different country to play a show. We played a few shows in Europe and stuff like that, but yeah, so this one was fun, to say the least. A couple of hiccups. We were nearly late due to Chris and Jordan, yeah, getting quite drunk just before we left. And yeah, we had a lot of fun when we were out there, so let's see a couple of clips of that.
These two decided to go out and drink till 1 o'clock in the morning when they're getting picked up at 4.
Half one actually, get it right.
And when did they come out of their house?
4:45.
Yeah, on time.
Throwing stones at windows.
Are we
ringing
late?
the doorbell.
Are we late?
Yes.
Are we late?
Yes. Welcome to our crib. Right, this is Bleed Again. This is our fucking... Start again. I'm swearing already. Fuck me! It's not even cool! Fuck me, it's like holding ice with your balls! Imagine your balls are gripping! Oh, fuck. Imagine your balls are holding a cube of ice! That's what they said. Fuck that!
Oh, fuck it. Oh shit, it's like Geneva again.
Then it came to playing the show, and yeah, that was pretty mad. Once we had played the show, obviously then we were planning to come home the next day. There was like severe high winds and stuff, so we actually got stranded in Malta. Our flight got cancelled. An EasyJet put us up in a hotel that was just horrible.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny?
Alright, well, I'm going to go enjoy the room.
I'm going to go have a bath and a green tea.
Night on the National.
I'll say this once more. Cheers, EasyJet.
When we came back from Malta, as usual, we didn't want to slow down. We had 2 kind of weekender things booked for March. Chris couldn't make it out with us on the first one, so John, our old bass player, came and filled in. Sam moved to guitar. We played up in London at the Gunners with our friends in Torchbearer, and then we went to the Alma Inn in Bolton to play Mind Your Head Festival, to headline it. It was quite funny. I said to John beforehand, I was like, let's stay on stage tonight, let's just be really professional and everything, and you know, John being John did this first song in. What was a real shame about that show, actually, we only actually got to play about 2 songs. I won't go into too many details about it, but the sound man they had working there that night had sort of progressively got quite intoxicated, and he didn't really know what he was doing or who he was talking to by the time he played. Guitars started cutting out, vocals started cutting out, and for the first time ever I had to pull the guys off stage. It's a bit of a shame. I've been looking forward to playing the Alma for so long. But still, we were really positive about the following weekend. We headed up to Northampton to play. Northampton was cool because even before we'd sound checked, we'd sold about nearly 200 quid's worth of merch. Played to relatively busy rooms, good fun. I haven't got a lot of footage or anything from that show, but I have got this picture, and for some reason I dragged this off of our band chat of Jordan thinking he's funny as always. The next day we were playing Wigan at the Boulevard, and that was a great night. We played with some wicked bands, met loads of new people, made loads of new fans, sold loads of merch, had a great time. Sam and Chris were late for sound check because, yeah, you know, beers and stuff. I actually didn't keep a lot of the footage from that weekend for some reason. I'm not sure what happened to it, but I have got this clip here that I've dragged off of our band chat. Drove home from Wigan, got home on the Sunday, and then I believe it was the Monday that we got this message.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
So we were in lockdown like everyone else. Most of us weren't working, a couple still were. We decided at this point to then really kick on with recording our album, decided to record it at home, to be sent off to be mixed and mastered. So what we did is we prioritised a song and a single, which we released in July. That song was called Survive. So here's some footage of us working out the song in the studio when we were allowed to get back together in early June, I believe it was, because we released the single July 31st. So we had about 6 weeks to get together, practice it enough to shoot a video. We decided to shoot the video at the factory in Worthing. Nice big indoor space where we could sort of keep socially distant from each other. And yeah, I shot the video for that, edited that, and we released that on July 31st, as I said. And we managed to get our first Kerrang play from that single.
You hit my fucking polo, we'll have words.
Cool. I'm glad you asked that, because I wasn't.
No, I noticed it was missing and I was looking at Simon like, why isn't he playing it? And then I was
I
like,
thought it would be on the. I assumed it would be on the back end along with his vocal, but.
yeah, I thought that guitar part would be on the back end because it goes like, it's got like a weird.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's the first bit, not the second half of it.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can you just sing one for me? Don't worry about playing, just sing one.
Now the skies have opened, shown me a reason to live. I'll break my own back till there's nothing left to give. As the storm grows stronger, the nights grow cold. Be the wind in my sails, be the light in my soul.
I also spoke to Rob Flynn, but I'll talk about that later. Here's a band from Brighton now, very heavy, kind of metalcore, but with some really, really nice clean bits in there. They're called Bleed Again, and this is their new single, so turn it up loud, look them up on Facebook. This is called Survive, brand new.
Show me a reason to.
Just after the single was released, we actually got the opportunity to go and film a live show at the 1865 in Southampton. Just the cameras, no crowd or anything like that. That was an interesting experience, but it was great to sort of head out and be together on stage, and we played some new songs. I've got a couple of clips of that here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
to keep me breathing. Falls on deaf ears, move towards a new beginning. So stuck in the depths of despair. In the time of being running, running for
After the 1865 show that we had filmed, we went back to the studio at the Soundhouse and continued writing the album.
Devil Driver t-shirt to college once and said I could fucking care less, and the chick was like, you can't wear that. I was like, why? I'm at college. Why? I don't care.
Would you all calm down a bit? Try and have a conversation. That's big. Oh god. It's just that run.
Ending up as going.
Yeah, I did that first.
But,
I was like, I want to put something interesting in there, and I was like.
Say something interesting.
Something interesting.
Seething Akira.
That's the song name.
What, the song's called Livid Mary? Angry as fuck Susan. that's the. I think we should keep Haig as Haig. I mean, why is it called Haig? But like, oh, it's just
Like Aggie Jamie.
it's Latin. It's Latin for shithouse when he's drunk. I mean, the way it works, there's no point changing it. It tells a story. That's what it does. That night Sam drank a bottle of Haig to himself. Like the fucking degenerate that he is. You shut the fuck up, Adam.
Jordan, what are your opinions on the album so far?
It's fucking good. It's going well.
You need to calm down.
I'm trying to act all professional here and you fucked it.
That's staying in.
Well, you can use that. You can use that for sure.
Okay, so you do chords to start with, and then as soon as you end up.
Yeah, it comes halfway through. Yeah, whatever it is. And then after we both, because we play the same thing pretty much, I'm just going. And then we both go. It's like a weird. It's a pitch. Is it? So just on the second time you would go.
Well, the end.
The second time you play that at the end for the last chorus, it does the. So on the bit where the vocals change to. On the bit where the vocals change to. On the second time after the just another, it goes to. What are the words? It does that triple kind twice.
Basically, you always say this. Content for the
So shortly after this, we actually got invited to go back to 1865. with some restrictions being eased, we were allowed to play shows to socially distant audiences. So yeah, we got invited to go back down there and played a multi-genre sort of day, and it was just great to be back together again and there be an audience, even though they were sat at tables and we weren't allowed to encourage them to sing along and things like that. But it was good to sort of just get out again. We made a load of new fans and new friends and stuff, and it was just great.
Southampton, how the fuck are we feeling? I might be allowed to use with a mask on, you don't know.
It's easier to run.
So after this show, we again cracked on with the album. We've pretty much finished recording it. I mean, as I speak now, this is New Year's Eve, so I've got one more song to record for the album. About half of the vocals finished for one track, and that's it. The album is being mixed and mastered by Justin Hill. Seeing as now restrictions are being put back in place, like Tier 4, like we're in here near Brighton, it seems like we're going to have a lot more time to sort of give this album the release it deserves. We can't really release it until we can tour it, but the mixes that Justin's been sending to us are just incredible. I think if there's one bonus to take out of this horrendous year for everyone and for the band, is that we've actually been forced into having this time to put into the album that we might not have actually had. So I think the songs are actually probably better than they could have been given this situation. All I know is that I can't wait for you guys to hear it. You would have heard a few snippets of the album throughout the rest of this video, and there'll be some more coming up at the end. But yeah, I don't think we've been together as a band since August, September time, I think. So it would be good to get together again and, you know, learn these songs properly, because we've kind of written them separately. We've been forced to write them separately towards the end of the recording process. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can get together in the studio and really sort of tighten these songs up, ready for a live show. So here's to 2021. May it be a lot better than 2020 for so many different reasons, beyond this band, beyond all music, just in general. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and we'll see you on the road, fingers crossed, in 2021 with some brand new music.
The future's not yours to be found.